off my game, and I chose to change my mind about Lisa Rinna leaving, and I knew she was going to be fired or whatever, however you want to say it. And then the three of you changed my mind, and I am not changing my mind about Melissa leaving. She could stay. I am happy to be proven wrong. It's not about me being right. I would rather be blatantly wrong and stick to my guns this time than change my opinion and have her leave. I'm convinced Melissa's leaving. I don't think anyone cares anymore about this. It's over. It is over. I don't want to, people are like, but Andy loves Joe Gorga. Guess what? Andy loves, now he doesn't love everyone. He doesn't love Potomac. He likes Giselle. He loves Countess Luann. Countess Luann was fired. He loves Sonia Morgan. Sonia Morgan was fired. He loves Ramona Singer. Ramona was fired. He loves Lisa Rinna. She's fired. I mean, just because Andy loves you doesn't mean you're getting your job. So, the fact that he loves Joe Gorga, which I don't even know if that's the case anymore. Andy loves his $50 million a year in Andy. So that's not going to save their job. It's time. I really think they're going to lose their jobs. I do. And no, I don't care about all this other stuff that you mentioned. No, not at all. What do you have to say to all that as you stay frozen?
Okay, are we back?
You're back. I don't know
Okay.
what's going on over there.
I know. This is like, I switched to my hotspot.
Thank you.
Let's
So that's really where we are. I don't think anyone cares. And yeah. And Jacqueline is not coming back. And I love Carlos dearly. Yeah, I guess he solved that story. And no, to answer your question also, I don't think it's like Teresa's so innocent. I mean, I don't really have a team, to be honest with you, as in person. I have issues with Teresa and Melissa. But I do think that, I think it's time for Melissa to go. And I think I think she is the Lisa Rinna of New Jersey. People are over Miss Gorga. They're over it. I just think it's the lies, the lies after year. People are done with it.
All right. I guess I've never gotten that invested. I like Melissa and Joe. I liked their dynamic. I did not realize that how fractured it really was, that they really haven't all been close. So I'm tend to leaning towards that. You're probably right that they are exiting the show. Because what purpose would they have to stay on? Especially, I think now you're seeing Teresa and Louis' kids are probably going to be featured, and Teresa's kids. I could see it. I could see that ending.
And listen, Kim says, and nothing, listen, they know what they're doing in the editing. Kim D, I give her credit. See, I'm revealing some Patreon stuff. And I really think this is going to happen. I don't know if you watched it, but like that scene with Louis and his sisters and the mother, we learn his mother's a psychiatrist. Teresa, she's not leaving RHONJ, but Kim said this, and I agree. I think 99% Teresa's getting a spinoff. It's going to be her and Louis, his sisters, the mother, his cute son. We know he's over 18, guys, so it's okay that I say that. Gia, Melania, Audrey, yeah, they're away at college. Oh, please. They'll film it for 2 weeks over the summer. Look, she's not leaving RHONJ. She's going to get in the role. Everyone's going to get paid. They're not going to get as paid. It's going to be like, don't be tardy. And it's going to be, look, could that last for 1 season? Sure. It could be a huge flop. Mark my words. And we give credit to Kim on the Patreon. Teresa's that scene. I'm like, because Kim called me right. She's like, see? And I'm like, you're right, girl. They're introducing you. Teresa's going to get like a don't be tardy spinoff. I don't know what it's going to be called. We'll have to think of a name. Namaste Trey. I don't know. Namaste. I like that. Namaste Trey +8. Like how many people are? I don't know. Like something like that.
Do you think? I don't know. I mean, Louis' family comes off, and of course, you and Kim know this better, but Louis' family comes off as very grounded in in therapy. And I don't know. I feel like Teresa, is she going to jeopardize that? Because I just don't see that family, the mother, the sisters, participating in the way that like Jennifer Aiden participates in RHONJ, or Dolores. So to me, is Teresa going to jeopardize what seems to be this magical relationship with a family that's completely the opposite of Juicy Joe's family and her parent dynamic?
I mean, look, I think if everyone signs on the dotted line and there's money for the kids and his son, and, and they'll spin it to her of like, this is an RHONJ, so there's not going to be drama. Like, was there really drama on Don't Be Tardy? I mean, we had staged drama, which is also why I think these shows don't really work ever as good as Housewives. But I think it'll be light. I don't think there's going to be drama with the sisters, or I think it's going to be about this blended family. And just because, like, think about Don't Be Tardy. They had like these, it was like almost like the Chrisleys, like lightly scripted, right?
Oh, very much.
It'll be like that.
Don't Be Tardy, I mean, had at the time, Kim was trying to pursue a music career. Then you had like the chef, the assistant for a while on Don't Be Tardy. But it was very comedic because it kind of came off as Kim Zolciak being a little bit of that dumb blonde. So I don't know what they're going to get out of Teresa and Louis' love story. Maybe what's the angle going to be? And I don't think it's going to be fighting with Louis' family. I don't think she's going to want to jeopardize that. She's done that for over a decade with Melissa and Joe.
No, I agree. But everything Teresa does, like she did a post, and same with Melissa is to the other one. So like Teresa did a post like, oh my God, I'm so happy to have like my, finally a sister. I think Teresa would take the show. She would do it for the money, but also to be like a huge, like, fuck you to Melissa. Like, look, when Teresa says things like, this is my show, I mean, I'm not a tree hugger, but it's her show. It is. Speaking of Kim Zolciak, do we care that her house is in foreclosure again?
Ooh, don't be tardy on those mortgage payments. I care because I don't know what the truth is. Again, Jason Aldean, the country singer, had reportedly bought Kim Zolciak, Bierman, and Croy's home in the past 30 days.
For himself or for them?
No, for himself, supposedly. Okay. Private sale.
I guess it was a stupid question, but go on.
Then, Kim came out and said that wasn't true. I'm seeing on blogs, and Kim blames the blogs. She says, oh, the bloggers are all full of shit. I'm seeing in multiple places, including TMZ, that they are going to foreclose and the house is going to auction in March of 2023 in another month. It is, but I don't know what the truth is. She's completely denied this. Brielle was in the LAX airport this past weekend. I think paparazzi were asking her nothing. She didn't say anything. So I don't know what is true here. Do you know? Can you decipher the truth?
I don't know. I just think, listen, I mean, no one is saying that, I foreclosed on my house or you foreclosed on your house. Like, I think where there's some smoke, we're not just going to make something up out of nowhere that is easily provable. This isn't like,